probably got quite a few hours, but first time here, it's been a good experience. The track's been awesome. Jerry Hoffman built a great place. Southwest Missouri has great fans, so it's been really cool. So everybody stay tuned for what's next. Just kind of showing you night 3 here. Hopefully we can get this turkey tonight taken home and maybe have it put it on the table for Thanksgiving.
Chris Spaulding, Josh Moe, Sam Osmond, and Shane DeMay. Those are your turkey hunters in your modifieds. Caution lights have gone down. 30 laps, the extravaganza coming at you. Off of turn number 4, it's showtime for the modifieds here at the Turkey Bowl.
Up into 1 and 2. Great side-by-side battle keeping up as Vanderbeek down around the bottom. Steffen's going to tiptoe the top shelf with that 8 car. Going to pilot himself to an early race lead. Oh, Holland going to go up and tip it up off the berm there in 1 and 2. But lap number 1, it is the 8 Kyle Steffen showing the way.
Kyle Steffen down the back straightaway. He will work that 8 car to the top spot. Zach Vanderbeek followed by Kenny Wallace in the number 3 spot. Terry Phillips working that number 4 position. Everybody find on the line to get by. This series track is going to come back to the hands of the drivers by the end of this one. Steffens, like we said, sophomore season racer in the USAC Silver Crown cards, has not spent much time in a modified. And tonight, I talked to him earlier in the pits. He says, I'm getting a turkey.
He'll take the field, still a couple car lengths over Vanderbeek running in that 2nd spot. He'll have to go about 10 car lengths back to 3rd. That's Kenny Wallace. Terry Phillips trying to run him down. Phillips now going to try to pull the back bumper of the 36 machine down the front straightaway. Battle starting to heat on up here for 3rd and 4th. This TP looking to the inside. Down the back stretch trying to get a good run. We'll see where he can go. Wallace running through that middle groove. TP down around the bottom. Can he get him? No, he'll fall back in line.
Terry Phillips still going to follow Kenny Wallace down into turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. Those two guys drew up together. They've raced together. They've had so much fun together. Watch them working side by side here in the tight quarter at the Springfield Raceway. Now TP has moved on into the number 2 spot, or 3 spot, excuse me. Wallace back to 4th. Then it's going to be that 38C of Jason Persley and Germanson. Look out. We got Duffy around and the caution is out. Darren Duffy around in the bottom of turn number 2. see the caution light go down, Tanner. It's going to be that 8 of Kyle Steffens, your race leader, bringing them in as we've got 16 circuits remaining here at Springfield. The green's back out.
Just shy of the halfway point here as Kyle Steffens brings the field up to the outside. 3-wide battle for the race lead. Here comes TP. He'll dive into the end, move to the middle groove. Down the back straightaway, off into 3 and 4. Terry Phillips down around the bottom. They'll go side by side up off of turn number 4, but it's still Kyle Steffens, your race leader.
Oh, here comes Chase Holland. Watch Holland into the back bumper of the 36 of Kenny Wallace. It is now to 4th, the 28 of Trevor Fitz. This time we'll be looking at the back half of the race. We've got 14 to go. Look out. Josh Most hit the curb and he's up over the top. He'll bring it back on. It will stay green. Phillips looking for the lead. Fan about 3 wide back there for 4, 5, and 6. It is going to be the 28 of Fitz, the 36 of Wallace, and Chase Holland, the Success Mississippi racer. Squeeze play, sparklers and snakes up to the number 6 spot.
Down the back straightaway, battle for the race lead, still up and on as it is the 8 of Kyle Steffens. He's got the challenger of Terry Phillips back to the inside. Down the front straightaway, Phillips through the middle groove. Steffens going to wind it up top. You got Vanderbeek, and here comes Chase Holland. He's not done yet. He wants that 4th spot, and he'll get it from Trevor Fitz. 45 machine up to the outside line. He slapped the front straightaway a couple laps ago. See if he gets there again. It's close, but now moving up to the top 4.
You got Holland back here working the outside, the 45 and the 28. That's your battle on the racetrack. Holland way to the top, the 28 of Fitz working right there. Now Phillips is catching your leader. We'll watch his battle off of 2 and down the back straightaway. Terry Phillips has pulled numbers deep. Down to the inside of turn number 3. TP to the inside of Steffens. Steffens up on the top side. Still going to take the race lead. He'll keep it up there. Now Trevor Fitz and Chase Holland. Holland back on the top of the racetrack.
Off into 3 they go, battle for the race lead, still side by side as here comes the 8 of Steffens, going to try to squeeze the 75 of Phillips down around the bottom. Door to door, off into 1 and 2, then they'll split to their respective racing grooves. Terry Phillips now your new race leader, but here comes Steffens with the momentum. He'll take it back by a nose, side by side, the top 2 battle to the bottom of the racetrack at turn number 4 at the line. I think Terry Phillips might have got it by a nose. Scoreboard still says the 8 of Steffens your race leader.
Steffens had it by 48 1,000ths of a second as we work down into turn number 3 and 4. Kyle Steffens up on the outside now. Boom, bang, and got him. It is the 75 of Terry Phillips to the race lead. Steffens back there. Vanderbeek is 3rd. 4th is now Chase Holland. Holland in the 45 car. Got himself an 8-4 run. Kyle Steffens is still looking to find some traction. He'll go to the top. Let it swing. Phillips now has come up on the bottom. Look out, troubles in the bottom of 4. Yelp. Have raced a little bit of everything in their careers, and we are now just 5 laps, 4 fingers and a thumb, a handful left to go. Keith gives them the signal. We got the caution lights out. Who is going to be your modified Turkey Bowl champion? It's time to win it or wear it. It's turkey time. Terry Phillips is going to lead them on down into turn number 1.
Down to the bottom of 1 goes the 75 of Phillips. Here comes Steffens, going to try the outside line, but he has got company, and this time it's the 33 of Vanderbeek. Vanderbeek down to the inside. Don't count out Trevor Fitz as he'll go to the top shelf. Everybody going to snake it down the front straightaway. 4 more trips around here, and Steffens still going to go side by side with Vanderbeek. Down the back straightaway, the 33Z machine wants 1 more spot, at least get a sight on your race leader, Terry Phillips. He'll come across the line.
TP on out front, followed by Steffens. 8/10 of a second advantage over this battle for second with Vanderbeek and Steffens. Steffens right there in the number 2 spot. Vanderbeek is 3rd. Trevor Fitz. Now look at Chase Holland. Here comes right there Darren Duffy. Remember, Duffy was turned around earlier in this one. The 19D. Hazelton Hustler now calls Urbana home. He'll work it on in there to the number 5 spot. This time the white flag is out. We are 1 lap away from a Turkey Bowl mod champion. Up to turn number 3 into 4. The 2024 Turkey Bowl champion, Terry Phillips. Steffens goes 2nd. Vanderbeek 3rd. Darren Duffy at the line back to 4th. Kenny Wallace, Trevor Fitz, Chase Holland.
at the end of the race. Thank you, appreciate it. We had a tire delaminate, and we had a late caution, and Terry Phillips got underneath me there. And not to say that we would have beat him, but I think we could have if the tire didn't fall apart, but that's okay. We're not going to make excuses, and I'm really happy to come here and run second against some of the best USMTS, IMCA. There was some really good mod racers here. We're just as good as they are, but it was a lot of fun. Hats off to Jerry Hoffman, Springfield Raceway, Turkey Bowl. You guys put on a great race. This is how racing should be. All different classes of cars, modifieds, late models, all walks of life down here in Southwest Missouri for 3 days, leading up to the Dome coming up, Gateway Dirt National. So really just a great time. This will be on my list for next year. Any of my viewers watching, check out the Turkey Bowl, Springfield Raceway, man. Jerry Hoffman, he dedicates his life to put this track together. I don't know Jerry personally, but from watching what he did for racers here, taking care of people, giving out gift cards to the racers, people that drove from far distance, guys that had some tough luck. He helps a lot of guys out, and that says a lot for the racing community today. You don't see that as much as we used to, so it kind of really had an old school feel here. But back to the race, it was great. Happy with a P2, and would have loved to take that turkey home, but you know, I was hoping to be able to put it out there in my living room, but we'll take a P2 to Terry Phillips, and we're going to move on to the Gateway Dirt National. So thank you all so much for following along my journey. I appreciate it. For the people that like following this page, like, subscribe, tell your friends. We're going to keep pumping out content. So thanks a bunch. Thanks to the Turkey Bowl. See you guys at the next one.